Hey guys, Attorney Walter Hnot. I know it's early and I'm sorry the lighting in the video isn't as good as it usually is. It's largely because I'm up on the farm, I don't have great internet, and I don't have my usual film gear. But let's get right to this. This is one of those things that will help you immediately improve your testimony at your Social Security disability hearing. So if you're at the Office of Hearings Operations, and basically you're going in front of an administrative law judge, and you're fighting to get your disability benefits, this is one of those things that you've got to use right off the bat that'll make things kind of quick and easy for you to fix. Number one that I want to talk about is this uncertain terms testimony problem. And my clients do it. My clients get a lot of training. I know a lot of disability attorneys don't train their clients on what to say. I get that. That's their thing. That's not how I do it. But my disability clients, they do this. We'll be a week away from the hearing and I'll still hear this stuff. Let's go into it real quick. So what I want you to do is when you go in for that disability hearing, I want you to stop saying these particular things during the hearing. It depends, right? When you say it depends on which day of the month, or it varies, so I don't know. Or I would say I can walk for around 5 minutes. These are all uncertain terms, and the judges can't do anything with those. They just can't. It's like, well, that's not really an answer. You can walk, you think you can walk for around 5 minutes. Well, how far is that? Nobody knows how far that is. Everybody walks at a different pace. Or it depends on which day of the month I have pain, right? I could have pain on it varies. I don't know. It varies. I'm not sure. I can't give you a direct answer. That kind of stuff the judges can't use. And you want the judges to have information that they can use in bullet points. I would say the following. So just keep this in mind. People will also say sometimes, but also sometimes not. Terrible phrase. Don't use that stuff. Another thing they'll say is, it's different some weeks, so I don't know. Don't use that stuff. Uncertainty answers are missed opportunities in Social Security disability hearings, including disabled adult child benefit hearings, supplemental security income hearings, etc. Those who say they can't answer it are almost always saying that they, basically haven't thought about it enough to give an average. And that's what we're really looking for here is how many days of a week do you have pain? How many days of a week do you have headaches? We're looking for the average. Many questions during disability hearing rely on the average. As a result of this, you need to keep in mind that the judge is expecting an answer that they can bullet point in their notes. If you give them an uncertain amount, or it varies amount, or it's different sometimes amount, they will either ignore your answer, right? They just won't give it any thought, or they'll note it without further review, or use it against you during the cross-examination. This is because an answer that is vague adds nothing to the hypothetical limitations for you, the claimant, during the vocational expert portion of the hearing. So during that job portion where they talk about, well, this person can do this job and that job and this job and that job. Well, the judge isn't going to be like, well, they have a varied amount of headaches throughout the day, throughout the week. They have an unknown amount of pain on so many days where they have bad days, but it's unknown how many bad days they have. They can't use that. That's just not usable. So when you hear how many days a week do you have a headache? How many days a month are you bedridden? Have an answer. Or just in your head, immediately average in your head, how many you might have during the week. Now, otherwise, when you approach this, you've kind of hurt your chances of making that question a simple and easy thing for the judge to use for his hypothetical that he asks the vocational expert. Now, this is a question that bolsters your claim for obtaining disability benefits, especially going into 2023. I hope, and I really do, I hope you guys pay attention to this, because if you at any point say, well, it varies, it depends, you're really hurting your claim and your ability to give specific and detailed answers. And you'll notice when you look at the judge, they're typing in bullet points from your testimony. That's what they're doing. But if you say it varies or depends, it's either not going to help you or it's definitely going to hurt you. All right. I'll catch you a little bit later, guys. Have an absolutely wonderful day, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much, and enjoy your weekend. All right. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.